I got a real good way that you could protest and a good way to fight for a good reason. And the only thing you could really protest is, look, if you living in the hood, you shouldn't want to live in the hood all your life. You should want to go to college. You should want to educate yourself. You should want to get personal development so you can take control of your own community. I go back and talk to I live in Brooklyn, New York City. And I go and speak to kids. I take my time, and I have a certain responsibility to the world to give a certain part of me to help the next person. I think that if anybody's seeing this or hearing this, that that's a good way to protest, is going to educate yourself and become a powerful figure in your community.
That's right. Sure. Be a voice.
When it comes to a lot of guys, like myself, I mean, you see LeBron, he got a lot of heat about it. You got, Derrick Rose, all these guys that got a lot of heat about, wearing the shirts. And you got a lot of people that don't agree, you know what I mean? And you got a lot of, Caucasians or whatever the case may be, it's hard for them to understand because they never lived in those shoes. They
and that's the most important part. It's like that what he just said is like, I make it so different because I'm married to a Jewish girl, and the number one thing I understand about her is that she's from a different place than I am. So if anything, anybody like a middle class person is just having some type of level of understanding.
So I believe you're gonna continue having those type of conflicts of people not agreeing because it's hard for them to understand. And like I said, if they lived a completely different life all their lives, they've seen a different type of view all their lives, it's hard for them to try to relate to somebody else that sees something a little different. You know what I mean? So you're going to continue to conflict no matter what. It's just the fact of if you have an issue and you stand, strong by an issue, just stick to it. It doesn't matter who disagrees or who agrees. If you feel in your heart that it's right to make that type of move, to make that type of make your voice, heard, about the situation, stick to it. Like some issues, you can't be so quiet about. You know what I'm saying? If you try to be too quiet about it, it's gonna go up under the rug. Some issues you have to be loud about. You have to make sure they see you. You have to try to make sure they understand, where you're coming from, because they're gonna keep trying to block you out. Like you seen at the MGM today. They're blocking us out all day, and then they don't want us to wear these shirts. They don't want us to, basically speak on the issue. But sometimes you're gonna have to yell. Sometimes you're gonna have to, jump around to be seen so people can understand.
Grab their attention.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Gotta grab their attention.
So like I said, man, sometimes you can't be so quiet about certain situations if you're, if you're passionate about it.
You see what Zab said? The number one thing that stuck out to me is just to give. To receive some knowledge, you have to give it. So regardless, however your purpose and what you're gonna give doing, I don't know if it's going to a local boxing gym, taking your time, speaking to some kids, or like I didn't right now with my wife, got some kids that was less fortunate to receive some gifts for Christmas. So that's what I did, and I give a lot of things quietly, and if that's what kind of person you is, you're a quiet person, you got to do it in a quiet way, but you still also got to give.
I would just say reach who you can reach. Yeah. Just open your mouth. Every voice that tries is gonna be heard. You know what I'm saying? A closed mouth is nobody's gonna hear you. Exactly. You know what I mean? Whoever, you never know who you can reach. Just say it. Watch what happens.
Just speak on it. I mean, even if you're a teacher,
your mind.
Even if you're a teacher at school, even if you're a student at school, just the fact that you can open your mouth and speak about the situation and just be a lot more proactive. That's the main thing. Anybody and everybody, if you just can be proactive on anything that you're trying to do, you should be able to make somewhat of a difference or knock on some type of door to try to make it happen. I mean, the only way that it's not going to be heard unless you just sit down and just don't say anything. Well, that's the
for all the millions that's watching, y'all need to stop hating on us. You know what I'm saying? on top of that, just really like, we out here feeding our families. We out here doing something positive. I'm not out here telling your kid to go rob a house like I did in my life. I'm trying to tell your kid, if you dream, if you're not scared to be a dreamer and you really believe in your dream and you're willing to work behind it, then, you know what I'm saying, the only person you can let down is yourself. And I think letting yourself down and learning about yourself, it can never be wrong. So I think trying your best is always good enough, but trying least to your best is never good enough.
What we doing right now is a great example.
For sure.
Boxers ain't what they used to be.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Everybody's sitting here right now. We're educated. We have some intelligence. We have some intelligence in and outside of the ring. You know what I mean? right now what we doing, sitting here having this discussion, is a lot more than what most fighters would have did.
For sure.
5 years ago. Definitely 10
years ago.
That's why I look at it like I as a world champion. When I became the world champion, I went back to school and got my GED.
There you go. We're not the same breed of fighter that once was.
No.
We're looking for more than just fame. We're looking for more than just money. We're looking for more than just you know, being the greatest. You know what I mean?
Make a difference.
We want to be great in and out of the ring now.
Well, you know, I'm here for the movement because, you know, you just hear stories. Like my dad, 2-3 days ago, he was telling me a story when he was younger, and the police put him back in the police car and was beating him up. Like, you hear stories when you're young about this, so you automatically you got fear of the police. Even when I'm driving in the car, my little cousin be in the back seat. We had a red light. Police come, she hiding. I'm like, why you hiding? She's 4 years old. Why you hiding? Because police officer, you know, it's just like it's a natural fear of police officers, and we shouldn't have that. They're supposed to be protecting us.
For sure.
And they're supposed to be our protectors, protect us from crime. It's a good movement, you know, you got peaceful protesters, but you got that bad bunch who's looting and everything else.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's get overseen. That get overseen, you don't see the good protests, and now you see all the bad people looting, CNN showing it. Just like with the police, you got the good police, but you got the bad ones who's acting, you know, who's beating people up and pointing guns at people and stuff like that. Yeah, killing people, stuff like that.
Gonna get a little bit of, we're gonna get a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? A little bit of everything on both ends. You know what I mean? It's just the fact with us and, you know, with a lot of other people, you know, out here, they just really just trying to, you know, get rid of the bad guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to get rid of the bad guys. Just like you said, there's a lot of great police officers out there that really, you know, swear into, you know, protecting us. And I really do believe that. And
I know a couple.
And I've seen plenty of them. But it does have his, you know what I mean, has like the bad bunch out there. And within these last few weeks, they're definitely out here making it evident, you know,
been coming out.
Who they are.
I think it been going on for a long time.
Oh, for sure.
For a long time. But now you got so much technology. You got cameras, you know, all these camera phones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And everybody has phones, so now you seeing it firsthand of what, you know, some of these police officers are doing.
For sure.
And not even that, y'all kind of like, I see the media just basically like, they put out all the stuff that usually we do in our community.
Yeah.
You know, they try to put it out there in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny to see that people rather see that negative light than they rather see the positive light. So
that's true. I want to see how many of y'all gonna blast this video out.
I want to see how many of y'all really. I see y'all doing the loud challenge. I see y'all doing all these whack ass challenges. Challenge yourself and go to college. That's the best challenge you can do.
Twice on that.
Yeah, you know what? You can shut everybody up by saying I went to college by myself, put myself through college, and that's a challenge that's worth talking about.
Everybody want to see the negative. Everybody want to see the negative though. I mean, controversy says.
Yeah, that's everything. That's what everything.
Make a difference and stop talking about it. Do something.
So you know, it's just what it is. But you know, like I said, we here to, you know, you know, we stand up for change. You know, we here to stand up for justice. Right. You know, right here in this boxing game. You know, just like they said. I mean, you know, it's been a while since we've had a voice, and I believe that's what made, you know, that's what makes, you know, certain people, you know, great. You can be a good fighter, a good champion, but there's certain things that just make you great. And guys like Muhammad Ali back in the day, these guys were like real activists. Yeah, they would be in the ring, you know what I mean? Like they were in there, you know, doing their thing, winning, you know what I mean, world titles, but they really, really, really stood for something. These guys were out here in the streets, you know what I mean, were real activists out there for what they believed in. And I believe that's the difference between somebody good and somebody great. You know what I mean? And after they're gone, they're going to continue to have that legacy they really stood for. So, you know, we're young guys out here, man, and we're really trying to jump out there and you know, follow suit.
You can talk to your cousins, your brothers, nieces, everybody. I mean, the people that around you, that's how you make a difference. Talk to them. Talk to the younger ones. Talk to the kids, because that's the one that's going to grow up and, you know, and run this country one day. So that's how you can make a difference.
For sure.